Measuring for drapery is easy with TWOPAGES. In this video, we'll walk you through the simple steps to measure pleated drapery. Our pleat styles provide an array of beautiful options to choose from, such as pinch pleat with back tab, triple pleat, tailor pleat, triple tailor pleat, goblet, inverted box pleat, and ripple fold. Each style adds its own unique flair, allowing you to find the perfect fit for your space. Here's what you need for the measurement: a metal tape measure, a pencil, and a piece of paper. Now let's get started. There are two different measurement situations we need to consider before we measure. First, the curtain rod is already installed. Second, the curtain rod is not installed. In order to get a more accurate measurement, we strongly recommend you have the rod or track installed. Step 1. Measure the width. If the curtain rod is already installed, measure the total length of your curtain rod to determine the width of the drapery. If the curtain rod is not installed, measure the width of the window by taking the measurement from one corner of the outer frame to the other. Then determine how many inches the curtain rod should extend beyond the window frame on both the left and right sides, and include this in the total width. For better blackout and aesthetic effects, we recommend adding extra width, normally 6 to 15 inches, on each side of the window frame for the curtain stack. Mark these points lightly with a pencil. Step 2. Choose the panel quantity. Decide whether you prefer a single panel or split panels. If you choose a single panel, the width is equal to the rod length. If you opt for split panels, the width is the rod length divided by the panel quantity. Step 3. Measure the length. If the curtain rod is already installed, measure from the rod ring eyelet or track ring eyelet to the floor to determine the length of the drapery. If the curtain rod is not installed, measure the height from the top of the window frame to the floor. Then decide how many inches above the window frame you will mount the rod, and include this in the total length. Typically, curtain rods are installed 6 to 10 inches above the window frame to create the illusion of a taller window. Mark this height lightly with a pencil or use masking tape as a guide. Additionally, it's important to account for the height of the rod ring eyelet or track runner eyelet, which typically measures about 1.5 inches for those from TWOPAGES. Be sure to subtract this when calculating the drapery length. Step 4. Choose the finished length. Choose the finished length for your drapes. You have 3 options: 1 inch above the floor, break on floor, slight puddle on floor. Different curtain lengths create diverse visual experiences to your room. Consider your personal taste and the intended look you want to achieve in your space. If the curtain rod is already installed, the length is the height from the rod ring eyelet to the floor, plus the finished length. If the curtain rod is not installed, the length is the height from the top of the window to the floor, plus the rod height above the window, plus the finished length, minus the height of the rod ring eyelet, which is 1.5 inches. Attention! If your desired length is 1 inch above the floor, you need to minus 1 inch to get the total length of the drapery. Great! Now you have the measurement. If you're still having trouble with measuring, don't worry. There's a measurement guide tool available on the TWOPAGES official website to help you get the correct curtain dimensions. You can find it at the following link: twopagescurtains.com/pages/drapery-measurement-finder.